seek wisdom, and then put it to use for good. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. We're going to talk about another summer scam, third one this week. If you didn't check out the first two summer scams, check out yesterday and the day before, Monday's Coffee with Alain. Find them live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or you can get them all at Enjoy Life Safely. If you don't want to watch the videos, go to Enjoy Life Safely. You can go to the podcast page. They're all there. They're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you want to listen to podcasts. So however you want to listen to it, go listen. Summer Scam 1, 2, and today is 3. Welcome to Coffee with Alain. Got Pooh with me today, helping me out, giving you a little bit of wisdom. Going to say good morning to Jay and Vicky. They're both watching. Appreciate you guys saying hi. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday morning. Before we get into the scam I wanted to talk about today, wanted to talk a little bit about seeking wisdom, but why? So we can put it to use for good. I try to share things on this program every day. Sometimes safety, sometimes success related, sometimes martial art related, motivating, sometimes news. But regardless of the wisdom I try to share, I want you to take it and use it for something good. I want you to take the safety lessons, implement them into your life so you can stay safe, so you can enjoy life and do more things and help more people. Remember, go to enjoylifesafely.com and you can download the free ebook, 25 Safety and Self-Defense Tips. That'll help you. There's some wisdom that I hope you use and put to good by keeping yourself safe. You'll also get the awareness guide and awareness videos to also help you stay safe when you're out and about. But put this stuff to use for good. What can you do to help others? Can you take what I share with you, a little bit of wisdom, and share it with somebody else to help them so more people can stay safe, so more people can enjoy life, so more people can succeed and then help others do the same? One person can make a difference, and I'm trying through these programs and the other things I do, need your help because I need you to make a difference as well by doing good things. You read a book, you listen to a podcast, you see a show, you hear it from somebody. However you gain the wisdom, maybe you gained it from your own experience. Maybe you gained it because you failed at something and it taught you a lesson. Some of those lessons are the best learned, right? Learning them the hard way from the school of hard knocks. However you gain the wisdom, use it for good, share it with others so more and more people can do better things and help one another. That's the only way that we're going to make a big difference in this world and make things better. And some people will make things better on a grander scale than others, but it takes everyone trying and doing their little part to make the entire whole. So take the wisdom, seek wisdom, and then put it to use for good. The third summer scam I wanted to talk about this week, ride shares, taxi scams. These are more common in foreign countries than they are in the United States, but we do have them in the United States too. You can start Googling stories about things that have happened with ride share and taxis, terrible things that have happened sometimes, and you'll find a lot of stories out there. Summertime vacations, a lot of people are going to use taxis, ride shares. I used one or a couple weeks ago when we were down in California from LAX to Disneyland and then back to Disneyland or back to the airport from Disneyland. We use them on our vacations. They're very convenient. They're not as expensive as possibly renting a car and having to pay parking and stuff if there's a place like Disneyland where we didn't need to drive once we were there, right? So they are very convenient and easy and less expensive at times. Just make sure you're getting a legitimate ride share or taxi. Check and make sure it is who it's supposed to be. Too many times, criminals will hang out at some of the ride share or taxi pickup points because many airports and places have a specific location just for those. And they'll try to pick up people. And maybe they'll lure you into the car like, why wait? I'm here. I can get you there right now. I'll get you there cheaper. You know, a lot of little stories. Remember, too good to be true. Got to be careful about it. You know, if it's not the ride you requested, it's not a legitimate taxi in the taxi line that's doing what it's supposed to do, avoid them. Just because they say, I can get you there cheaper, I can get you there quicker, you don't have to wait, I'm busy, let's go, I'm going that way anyway. Whatever they use to try to get you into the car. Then once you're in the car, they may make you pay a certain amount before they let you out or give you the luggage out of the trunk. They may take you someplace you don't want to go. They may do some terrible things that you don't want to happen to you, just depending on where you're at and what kind of scammer and what kind of criminal it is. So make sure that the transportation you're taking is legitimate and you've checked it out. And then always still be aware, recognize names, cab numbers, car makes, any of those kind of things. On the app, sometimes you can tell other people who you're riding with and where you're going, and they can see your route and things like that. There are a lot of different safety things. If you go to Uber or Lyft, they'll have pages with safety tips to try to keep those safe. If you're in taxis, you're going to make sure it's a legitimate taxi with the license and the number there and the picture that you can make sure it's legit. And in some places, the taxis have to be in a specific queue, and the person helping you, whether it's from a hotel or an airport or something, will be making sure they're legitimate as they board you and such, not just someone off on their own that, hey, skip the line, I can take you faster. Don't skip the line. The lines are legit, people. That guy trying to avoid the line and make you skip the line, something's wrong there, because the legitimate ones are getting in the lines and doing what the rules say they're supposed to do. Good morning, Eric. Appreciate you joining. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. So that's just a little tip, and it's not just for summertime. We take taxis and ride shares all year long, just depending on where you're traveling, where you're going. But summertime, vacation time, things get a little busier, a little crazier, a little more hectic. And that makes it a little easier for some of these scammers to get in and, hey, avoid the line. I'll give you their ride quicker and cheaper. Yeah, not so. Don't be fooled by some of these people. And another little tip, blend in. Don't look so much like a tourist, and then they won't come up to you as easy, because they know that the tourists and the people are unfamiliar ground, unsuspecting, might not know the neighborhood or the area or the directions really well, are going to be easier to scam. And once you're in the car, you don't know if you're going the right way or not sometimes. One more reason to have a legitimate app where you can track yourself and make sure you're going the right direction. Okay. So that's just a little safety tip on taking ride shares or taxis. Scammers are out there. They're preying on people, unsuspecting tourists especially. Don't be one of them. Want you to have a wonderful Wednesday. And remember, seek wisdom and then put it to good use.